Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 6 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines. And I'm getting ready to go on my morning walk. Looks like it's gonna be a sunny day today. No clouds. Liana, she doesn't have school for like the next 8 days. There's a break here from school because of elections. I guess they're having local elections all across the Philippines. And also, November 1st and November 2nd, those are holidays here. It's All Saints Day and All Souls Day. Those holidays is when people here in the Philippines, they go to the cemetery and visit their loved ones. So next week, pretty much from Monday to Friday, I know the schools and I think some government offices, they shut down for next week. So it's gonna be a nice break for Liana. We were kind of hoping to do some traveling, while she was on break, but I don't think I'm up to any traveling for now. It's like we were hoping maybe even going to Boracay or going to Cebu, but I just don't have a lot of energy. I have to be careful. It's like these morning walks, I can do these, and I've been doing yoga 3 times a week for about 30 minutes, but that's about it. After that, for most of the day, I just rest, and I think I'm just gonna keep doing that this next week while Leanna's off school. We'll just do something here, like in close to our place, like maybe we'll go fishing, because they always love to go fishing. As far as news here in the Philippines, the peso is dropping again. It's the dollar is getting stronger here in the Philippines, and that's normal. October, November time frame. The exchange rate now is 57 pesos to $1. It had been hovering around 54, 55, then all of a sudden it jumped to 57. Last year, I remember towards November, it got as high as 59 pesos per dollar. So it'll probably do that again. It'll probably go up to around 59, and then December it's gonna drop back again, because December is when all the overseas foreign workers is when they vacation in the Philippines, and they bring a lot of their dollars. So the dollar will drop in value here in the Philippines back down to 54, 55. The biggest news here in the Philippines happened this past weekend. They had been having incidents, over the last year, as far as Chinese Coast Guard blocking Philippine fishermen from fishing in the Philippine Sea, because they claim that it's the South China Sea. So this past weekend, they actually had a collision. One of the Chinese Coast Guard ships rammed into a Filipino fishing boat. So that's been a hot topic here in the Philippines. Even President Joe Biden even made a comment I saw on TV that the United States will back the Philippines as far as if anything happens in the Philippine Sea. The USS Ronald Reagan is actually in the Philippines, in the Luzon part of the Philippines, conducting operations just to show a force here in the Philippines. And within the past year, there's been a lot of American troops that's deployed here in the Philippines. They've actually been building bases here in the Philippines to support more exercises and more maneuvers with the U.S. Military. And that's been a big pivot for the Philippines because the previous administration here in the Philippines was kind of supporting China, but it's been a big switch. Now they have pivoted more into siding with the United States. And of course, China's not happy about that. That's probably why they're causing problems for the Philippines out in the open sea. I'm kind of glad that the Philippines had pivoted to the side of the Americans again and moving away from China. This morning, I'm gonna be discussing some retirement hacks, some things that Dazzle and I do here in the Philippines to make our life easier, less stress here in the Philippines. One of the things that's available now here in the Philippines is very popular is what's called GCash. GCash is it's a virtual wallet. GCash allows you to pay bills. It allows you to at the mall you can pay even fast food at the mall, or when you go shopping, groceries. Even the sari-sari store takes GCash. So it's becoming really popular here in the Philippines. It's made paying bills a lot easier here. Like we pay our electric bill, our cable bill. The only thing we haven't been able to pay is our water bill, because here at the Numancia Water District, they don't have the capability, I guess, to accept GCash. But I'm sure it'll be available soon. And even our bank accounts here in the Philippines, they all have online banking, and they've improved a lot on online banking here. I feel secure when I do online banking here because they do the authentication where you have to get a PIN in your cell phone, in your number. So I feel comfortable using online banking here in the Philippines, and I've been doing it for years now. It just saves a lot of time, because here in the Philippines, one of the things that takes so much time here is if you actually have to go to a bank. If you know, I still do. There's times that I go to the bank still, because when I deposit a check, there's just no way to get around that. I have a U.S. bank account that I write checks and deposit dollar into our dollar account. So there are times that Dazzle and we still have to go to the bank. But one thing I learned as far as a hack, as far as making my life easier when I go to the bank, is we never go to the bank when they open. Like if they open at 9 a.m., never go at 9 a.m. because there's gonna be a crowd in there already. What we've learned is we always go to the bank close to when they're closing. If the bank is closing at 3 or at 4, about an hour before they close, because most of the time when you go to a bank around that time, there's nobody in the bank. You know, a lot of the workers, they're just waiting to clock out, you know. So that's what we've learned. That's a good hack to know, that always go to the bank when they're about to close. Going to the grocery here in the Philippines, one of the days that we never go grocery shopping is like on the weekends. You never want to go grocery shopping here on the weekends, like on a Saturday or a Sunday, because it is gonna be packed at the grocery. Save More Grocery, the SM groceries, you will be amazed how long the lines can be when you go to those groceries during the weekend. What we've learned is we always go on the weekdays, and we never go during lunch hour. Dazzle and I, we always go grocery shopping around 2 p.m. That's when everybody's still at work. So there's not a lot of people when you go to the grocery at 2 p.m. You can go in there in and out, no line. That's one of the hacks that we've learned as far as grocery shopping. Same thing with if you're wanting to eat at McDonald's or Jollibee. Don't go there like at lunchtime, at the time like 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Forget it. You know, the line's gonna be long. It's probably gonna aggravate you because you get your order and it takes forever to get your order. So we avoid those places during lunch hour. And another thing here in the Philippines, especially here in the province, might not be in the city, like if you're in a big city like Manila or Cebu. Here in the province, they are notorious for having half their menu to be not available. So if you got a craving for Jollibee burgers, the Aloha burger or something like that, don't be surprised that they won't have it, because they'll say that, oh, we don't have the pineapple, so we don't have the Aloha burger or something like that. Or even a hot dog. You know, they have, I like the hot dog at Jollibee, and half the time it's not going to be available. So just be prepared for that, because I know it can get stressful sometimes. Sometimes you line up at the fast food places and you already are waiting a long time on the line, and then when you get up to the front of the line, they'll tell you that it's not available. This is the model homes that they have. I think these are the most current model homes here at Camellia. This is called the Crisel, and the other one is called the Isabel. This Crisel is 40 square meters, so about 450 square feet. And this is like the same model as our house. They just changed the name. It used to be called the Arena. Now it's called Crisel. Same setup as at our house. The only difference is they removed the sink inside the house. You don't have a sink inside the house now, so you have more space inside. And they only have one window now on the side of the house. Ours has 2 windows. And what they did was they put the sink outside, so you can probably build like a overhang here and like have an outdoor kitchen. And these homes, I looked online, they're listed now at 3.3 million pesos. So they're around $60,000 now. When we bought our house, the same house, we paid 1.5 million, around 30,000. So the price has doubled since we bought ours 9 years ago. These are townhouses that they're building. I mean, this townhouse here, it went up fast. Like, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 townhouses. And this wasn't here 2 months ago. I mean, they go up fast. And then I guess these are called the aerial model. It's an aerial model. And these, I know the space, as far as the space, it's the same. It's around 40 square meter, or about 450 square feet, but you don't have a separation. You won't have a, like for us, we have space to park our car. You can actually build like a carport. This, you're gonna be attached to your neighbor. You know, you're gonna be sharing a wall, the townhouses. But man, these things went up fast. I mean, I'm serious. This wasn't here 2 months ago. And the plan is for our community. I know these lots here by the basketball court, they're just gonna keep building homes here, townhouses and these row houses. This is another type of kind of like a townhouse, but they're one story. They're really small inside. It's almost like a studio type house. There's really no bedroom, but these are becoming popular now too. I guess because of the tiny house movement. You know, it's like here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 units here in this. They call them row houses. They're actually pretty nice inside because people really built them up nice inside. Like I could tell this one, it's even got the split type air conditioning. I've seen some of the inside of these homes and they come out really nice. Another hack that we have learned, Dazzle and I, is the beach here in the Philippines. When we go to the beach, we always go during the weekdays, because the weekends you're just gonna have more people. And what I don't like about going to the beach here on the weekends, that's why I avoid it, is usually somebody will be playing a loud music or karaoke, you know. So when I go to the beach, I like to relax. I like to just sit there on my camping chair and just relax. So I really don't like it when there's loud music, people partying. So weekdays is always the time to go. That's the advantage when you're retired. You can avoid crowds and you can plan. That way you can enjoy things more peacefully. Like here in our province, we always get power outages, and the power outages here, they'll last the whole day for 8 hours. And what we've done is, as you have seen in our previous videos, we'll normally schedule like a fishing day or a trip to the beach during those power outage, because it gets pretty warm inside your house during the day when there's no electricity. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.